Welcome to another Jamie Tries Cooking video. For the first time, this kitchen novice will be making apple crumble. The first step is to peel the apples. I'm using this one again. Apparently it's much easier to do it with apples than it was with potatoes, so I'm going to give this another try. Let's take off the sticker before we shred it. Like that. And so yeah, that is much easier actually to do, and hopefully I won't cut myself with this one like I did with the razor type one that I had before. So yeah, I've got a few apples to peel, and once I've done so we will come back. So now all of these have been peeled. Now obviously you would do this next step after peeling each one, but I wanted to save the first time I did this for the camera. So I'm just going to cut these sides down like that, and trying to just miss the middle of it. I realised I did it wrong slightly because I was supposed to cut it in such a way that it actually cored it, because we don't have an apple corer. But I'm going to have to just cut these out, and what I will do is do all of these, every single one, and we'll skip to the next stage. So that was quite a long process, but I think if I was to do it again, I'd use an apple corer, because it was trying to avoid the core that made it longer. And to show you what I've done here, I've just cut up the apple pieces into smaller chunks, you know, half and quarters, etc. So now the next thing to do is to get a tablespoon, and we're going to do 2 tablespoons of water. So this isn't boiled or anything. Made a slight overspill, but that's alright. That's 2 tablespoons. And now let's put on the oven. We're going to put it onto 6. So the apples are just simmering away, fizzing away in there, and now it's time to make the crumble side of things. That's a couple of ounces of dairy-free spread, and what we're going to do is put a cup and a half of the flour in there. So now something I haven't tried before. I'm going to take the oat flour and we're just going to rub it gently into there, like that. Make it at 1 with the spread. We're going to try and get it so that you can see it, and if you can hear that noise, that's just the apples in the water just heating up. So I've been told I'm supposed to do it more like that. This is really sticking to my fingers, so I'll try and see. Look how sticky that is. Yeah. It's mixing in well though. I've now washed my hands because it was quite stodgy on there. That weird sensation that you get, I don't think the heat helps it either. So now I've got some oats that I'm accidentally spilling out. I wanted to show you, see, there we are, cup of oats. I'm going to put these in there, and then I've also got some sugar, which is going to go in there as well, and then we're just going to mix it round like that. And while we're at it as well, let's just mix the apples round, because there's been a tiny bit of burnage because I haven't mixed them round enough. So that's now a little bit lower, so let's get back to the main attraction. I'm just going to mix this in. I mean, look, you wouldn't even know the spread was in there now. So these have now been in here for about 15 to 20 minutes, and what I've done is grease a tray in advance. So now I'm just going to tip these apples that have softened nicely into the dish and try not to make too much of a mess. I mean, it's going to look like a pile at first, but yeah, we'll neaten it up in a minute. So just get all the apple out like that. So we're just going to spread these out across the dish, and then it will be time to put the crumble on the top. After putting the crumble on the top, using up all the mixture, that's now going in the oven. Now that's in there, it's going to be in there for around 40 to 45 minutes now. So now let's just wait. So the crumble has been in there between 45 minutes and an hour. I've turned it off for a little while because I had to do something else. But now it's time to take it out like that and serve. So now it's time to try it, and looking back over this recipe, it had some very long points in it, very long stages, such as the apples, but obviously with some gadgets and a little bit more experience, the time would be cut down. And I can totally see that if you were preparing, I don't know, a roast dinner or something of that nature, you could do this in between times and put in the oven and cook for, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. So this looks lovely golden and brown. I'm going to try it now. A mixture of the crumble and the apples on my spoon. The apples are the dominating flavour in there, as they should be for an apple crumble, but I've also got the taste of the crumble, that slight crispiness, crunchiness on the top, but yeah, nice and mushy as well, these apples. Certainly mushed up nice in the saucepan. Now obviously you can serve the apple crumble like that, just on its own, because after all you've got the apples there for the flavour, or you could put some cream on. I'm just going to put some elm leaf plant cream on there, and let's try it with a bit of that. Just move that around. Even better, the creaminess of the cream, obviously the caramelization of the apples and that crispiness of the top, crunchiness of the top, perfect. Do try it yourself and let me know how you get on. Please do give this video a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, because all of these things help to tell the algorithm that you enjoyed this video and that you'd like to see more, and tells other people about it as well. But I'll go and finish off this crumble, and I'll see you again for another Jamie Tries Cooking video.